everybody doing today? It's a beautiful Sunday. It's overcast, man. But you know I'll rip something today anyway. So let me turn this TV down a little bit, man. Again, to the people who sub to my channel, try and give them shout outs and stuff. So shout out V2 Vids, doing some fireball jumping with the X Maxis, pretty badass. They do a lot of they have monster trucks that they build. They're professional monster truck driver, like the real ones, not the RC cars. Look, they got that ramp right there. It's the kind of ramp that I need right there. Hell yeah. Alright guys, so basically what we did here is we did a little first person video. You're gonna see it here in a few minutes with the Pico Boost and the Techno Truggy. I had to take this new body out for a rip. So I like the first person views. I think it's pretty cool. Let you see a different perspective of what's going on. And didn't really tear up the body or anything. I flipped it a couple of times, but she held up pretty good. You know, they're not show bodies. And yeah, I don't take a lot of time on these paint jobs. I take a little bit to make sure I do it right, you know, let the paint dry and stuff like that. But they're not all meticulous and, you know, the cartoon art and stuff like that. I don't really get into all that, man. I just need something that looks cool and that's easy. I don't want to spend all my time trying to paint bodies. But if that's your thing, more power to you, man. Alright, because you know mine are going to get tore up anyway. I know some people, they don't really run their whips. They just sit there and look pretty. So I can understand where you'd have some show bodies. Your whips are just shelf queens anyway. So might as well. This one came out pretty good. Even for a fast paint job, man, it looks good. I like the metallics and the candy blue and the way it fades in. I think it's pretty tight, man. Anyway, alright guys, so you know what's going on. I got some modified engines coming. I got some parts here for the FT Baja. So I fabricated, you know, the pipe melted this bracket, this side. It's just like this one right here. It melted it. That's why I want to order. I forgot to order it when I ordered the rest of my stuff with this from Saturday. I want that aluminum rear brace, that real chassis brace right here, and it serves two purposes. It actually holds your hinge pins in for your A-arms and stuff. So I actually took another piece of plastic. I started doing with an aluminum, but it just bent too easy. So I took a big thick piece of plastic like this. Actually cut it off of the front bumper because I never used it. Then I drilled the hole out a little bit smaller than the hinge pin, and then, you know, pounded it in there a little ways, drilled it out. This one was curved a little bit, so it helped. And you know, just made another brace. It's not going to you know, I actually cut a soda can, a Red Bull can, I'm sorry, I don't drink soda, I drink Red Bull can, and I wrapped it around 3 or 4 times here to help reduce on the heat. Hopefully it won't melt it this time. That's why I want that aluminum one, because it won't melt it there. And this pipe is a little more beat up than I thought it was. It actually has a couple of dents right here. So we're going to order another one of these, and probably going to go ahead and get the V2 one also. But they have a few blemished ones that are about $100, $109, something like that, compared to the $169 over at DDM. So I'm going to pick up both, another one of these and the V2. See where we're at from there. This one gets so close, man. It melts this, and then you risk your hinge pin backing out here because it's held on by this brace right here. I didn't know that until I started messing with it earlier. I actually was working on this morning. So But we got our Dark Soul 1/2-inch wheel extender. Will be here tomorrow because I did overnight shipping, so it'll be here tomorrow by the end of the day, along with my inner bead locks, my blue inner bead locks, and a couple other things. Oh, my aluminum servo horn and stuff like that. Did order this throttle brake linkage, the upgraded one. So excited to get that in there. This one's alright, but it just bends too much. It's got all this plastic. It doesn't stay on here. The upgraded one, it actually has a nut and a pin that goes right here, so it won't pop off like this one can, and should be a lot sturdier as well. So we'll get all that squared away. But I definitely want to take care of those two pipes, man. Alright, so let's check this out real quick, see if we had any damage from the jump. I noticed on just about every one of my videos I have exactly 6 thumbs down. And it's funny because it's the same people or persons that are giving the thumbs down every time. And I wanna set something straight too. You know, me and Kurt Hernandez have had our differences and stuff, but I'm gonna tell you what, I have never once given him a thumbs down. Not any video whatsoever have I ever given him a thumbs down. Isn't that crazy, man? Arch enemy, and I've never given him a thumbs down. I just don't believe in it. I don't give anybody thumbs down. I think we need to support each other on our channels regardless, no matter what. Just because we don't get along doesn't mean that we can't coexist, you know, and we shouldn't try and bring each other down. Alright guys, that's that. Even though he talked a lot of shit about me in his last video. And I'm not the kind of person either, guys, that's going to say, oh, I don't watch his videos, a friend brought it to my attention. I hear that all the time, man, and that's silly. You know damn well you watch those videos. So I watch Kurt's videos. I watch everybody's videos, man. I want to see what's going on. I like to be entertained. Alright guys, everything looks good on this thing, and yeah, I put a brand new clutch bell, 14 tooth clutch bell, brand new Max Life shoes, and a brand new Low CX flywheel and clutch. Everything looks good, man. I may do a little more ripping in a little bit with it. I love the Technos, guys. Techno is one of the most durable and balanced whip. These things are so balanced, man. It's hard for me to even get this to do backflips. I didn't want to do any backflips because, you know, we're still just out of the break-in phase on this. And I do have one of my cooling head fins is broke off too. I noticed that the other day. The rest of them are good, but this one's just sitting there. I don't know how I could fix that. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe one day I'll run across a Pico Boost cooling head. If anybody out there knows where I can get a Pico Boost cooling head, let me know. I'd like to get a new one. This one's kind of faded anyway. I mean, we got brand new internal ceramic bearings, piston sleeve. Everything's brand new in this engine except for the modified crank and back plate and the conrod. Yeah, if anybody knows where I can get a Pico Boost cooling head, please let me know. Alright guys, that's going to be about it. Check out the video. Check out the first person view video. If I'm going to go out and run my stuff, I might as well hook a camera up, you know, whether it's on my head or on the car. You guys can see what I do. So, alright, enjoy the video, guys, and I'm sure we'll see y'all sometime this week, man. Peace.